Hey everybody, my name is Awesomecrunch and welcome back to Subnautica Experimental. Now, this episode I have something extremely interesting to show you guys. Now, I did actually see on the forums, and a couple of you have actually pointed this out as well, but there is actually a kind of hexagonal, I think it's hexagonal, or it might be pentagonal, not really sure. There's like a tube underneath the inactive lava biome. And I have the coordinates here that I actually found off a video that was posted in the forums. So if I can find it, I'll put that video in the description. So all credit to the guy that made that video. So please go and watch that and subscribe or whatever. But I just wanted to spread it out to you guys as well, because I'm not sure how many of you will actually see it. So, if we warp here, it should take us to an area in the inactive lava biome. Now I'm going to spawn a sea moth, because for this we're going to need the sonar. Oh, Jesus. We're going to need sonar, which can only be done with a sea moth. So, the sonar will also let us have a better idea of what the, what's it called? Sea moth sonar module. Hey. It will also let us have a good look at what actually the lava castle looks like, because it's quite difficult to see down here, even with fog off. It's still quite dark. Well, it's very dark. But with this, you can actually have a look around inside, and actually have a look, kind of have a little see around. So, this should give us a good idea of kind of the location of different places in the lava biome. Oh, it warped us in the actual thing. That's nice of it. Okay, it could actually be just straight ahead. Because that doesn't seem to be a hole, but I never really can tell with Subnautica what's a hole and what isn't. That doesn't appear to be a hole, no. There was definitely a hole along here somewhere that you could actually get into. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do, actually, is I'm just going to see if I can actually terraform in, because this is where the coordinates that he gave were, and I'm not sure whether maybe they're trying to block it off. I don't really know, but either way we're going to get in there and we're going to have a look around, because I know that somewhere in here there's a cavern of some kind, and we should hopefully get out to that. Is my plan, anyway. So we should hopefully come to a large cave with lava and stuff like that. A big opening, which is actually where we went in that live stream. Ah, I think this might be it, actually. Yes, it is. Okay, so, if we spawn a sea moth here, we'll have to get another one of those modules, but that's okay, that's not too hard. So this, if you didn't know already, this is the place where the sea dragon will, I have been corrected on this, may not be, but I still think this may be his home or something. But many of you have also said that that it actually won't be where he is, and this actually might be the location of the precursor base. If you don't know what a precursor is, it basically just means, as far as I know, it basically just means people that were here before, or things that were here before. So I don't know. But obviously it's still all just a theory still. Well, it might not be at this stage. I don't really know what's fact, what's backed up with evidence, and what's just theories at the moment. So I can't really comment on that, but I can comment on nothing, apparently. Anyway, okay, I'm going to start digging down, and I'm going to see if it actually does lead us anywhere, because if I'm in the right place, oh, I'm building. If I'm in the right place, then this should be where it will be. This hexagonal box thing, because I'm a bit obsessed. Oh! Hang on a second. Well, we've dug through somewhere. We've dug. Ah, I think we might have done it. I think we might have done it. This hole that we just dug, we're going to have to spawn another sea moth. So, sorry about that. Okay, so, this should be the area. So, this is a giant cave, and I mean giant. So, I'm going to actually have a look. I'm going to see if I can turn up the render distance, because if I can, that might mean we'd be able to see more. In which case, this will be more valuable. I think LOD means level of distance, or it could mean level of detail. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just having a look. No, I think it's at the max, so if it is what I think it is, then it should mean that the sonar goes as far as it can. But yeah, basically we're just going to have a little explore around here, because according to the forum, there is a Wasabi 1 diver down here, and I don't actually know what Wasabi 1 is. I think it's just the name of a... I think it's just the name that the development team chose to have as their diver's kind of costume thing. But I'm not going to be the clickbait guy, because I've seen plenty of clickbaity videos where it's like, new survivor found, even though it's quite clearly not a new survivor, because it's a size reference. You know when you type in size ref, you get one of these things. So Wasabi 1 diver. That's kind of what we look like, I think. But yeah, that's the size ref, and it says Wasabi 1 diver. That is in no way another player. That is in no way another character in the game. It's just a size reference, so that I'd imagine it's so that the dev team can actually compare the sizes of certain things to how big the player will be, because the first person always makes things... Actually, here he is. First person always makes things seem bigger, no, smaller than they are. Or in this case, actually, he looks pretty darn big. Actually, no, his head looks pretty tiny. But yeah, this is the size reference guy, and he's not in any way, shape, or form, as far as I know, anything to do with the story. He's simply... In fact, I'm going to place another one next to him. He's literally one of them. He's no different. He's just a size reference to whatever they're trying to build in here. I don't know what the development team are doing any more than any of you do. I mean, I can have theories as to what they're doing. I can think... I mean, the Subnautica dev team might be watching this, which is quite a scary thought. Because they actually tweeted the other day of them actually watching one of my videos, which was quite terrifying. But also very, very cool. So if they are watching this, please don't kind of bugger them to appear in the comments, because they won't, and also they're not allowed to say anything about the story until they know. Until like, it's been revealed. I've just realised this shadow is actually 3D. You see that? It's actually a 3D object. That's strange. Anyway, so yeah, that's the Wasabi 1 diver, and he's not in any way, shape, or form another player. He's simply a size reference. For what? I have absolutely no idea. But look how massive he is. He's incredibly large, and people are still complaining that he's not big enough, even though, if you've watched my size comparison video, not the one with the sea dragon, but I made one where I reviewed a kind of image that had been sent by some people towards me, that may not be 100% like official, but it was a kind of guide as to how big the Sea Emperor might be in comparison, or as how big he is planned to be in comparison to the sea dragon and the cyclops and the crab squid and the sea treasure and stuff. So that's, if you're interested in that kind of thing, go and check out that video. Oh my. I have no idea what that is. Oh, go down and see it then. That's very interesting. It's an entirely different texture down here. What's that in the sand over there? Is that just like not loaded in? Oh, here we go. Right, so this place obviously isn't finished, because otherwise this texture wouldn't be happening. I mean, it's bright white. I mean, this could... Look at this. I have no idea what this is. I'm imagining that it's in... I'd imagine that this is under construction, because, I mean, it's bright white. Unless it's meant to be ash or something, I'm not really sure. But it's like... It's bright white, jeez. Right underneath the lava area as well. I have no idea what this place is. But it looks pretty freaking cool. So I'm going to turn up the speed so we can actually get places. Without being delayed too much. That is terrifying. Oh my god. That is a massive hole. I'm kind of scared to go down there. This is honestly one of the first, most recent times where I've actually been scared in Subnautica, because I I know that the sea emperor isn't in-game, but I can't tell whether this is a terrain thing, whether it's the game that's done this, or this is actually meant to be here. Because it seems like it just ends, actually. But why is it here? It's just a massive pit. What's this? There's a pole. It just seems too convenient just to be just to be here. It seems like they're definitely doing something with this place, and I'm too scared to find out what. We're just gonna have a quick keep looking around, because I'm really interested in seeing what they're actually trying to do. There's another hole. Does this one just end as well? I think this one's actually a bit deeper. This one doesn't seem to end, at least the texture hasn't loaded in. Oh, okay. Whoa! Well, this is quite terrifying. Look at the size of this place. Whoa, hang on. Where did we come from? Did we... Yeah, we came from that hole there. Okay. This seems way too convenient just to be a terrain thing. This leads into a massive, and I mean massive, cave thing. Look at the size of it. It's huge. I'm aware that this is not finished. I'm aware that this is not even nearly finished. I mean, look at the place. It looks like a pizza on the roof there. It's quite clearly not finished, so don't scream at me for making theories and stuff. But something inside of me makes me think that this is an area that will be relevant. I don't think this is just a bug. I don't think this is just a terrain tool bug thing. I don't think this is the devs making a mistake in creation. I think this is meant to be here, and it obviously I don't think will be in this condition when it's released as such. But I do think that this is definitely part of something. And that part of something, to me, is most likely to do with the CM. I mean, this place is absolutely massive. I don't even think the sonar can reach down here, can it? I don't think it can reach all the way to the sides. It doesn't even reach from here to that side. So I dread to think what they're planning. So you actually can't see the bottom from here, which is absolutely terrifying. Hang on, so this will be the view. If you don't have fog on, this will be the view you have when you come into this place. Can you imagine just, like, coming towards the bottom thinking, oh wow, this is pretty deep. It's like nearly 2,000 meters. And then turning your face up and seeing a massive sea emperor. Like, massive. And it's actually trying to molest my sea moth, I think. Oh, please stop. I'm trying to be nice to you here. I wasn't going to kill you, but yeah. Leave me alone. I mean, can you just imagine coming across that? Can you imagine that? It's terrifying. And he's not even slightly the size that he will be in the full game. Like, oh, it's mind-blowing. In fact, this centre bit, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say that the precursors are gonna live down here if they exist, and I think that this hole here is going to have something to do with something. Now, that may be very vague, but I believe that this is going to be something to do with where the Sea Emperor is, because I know that they're planning on juvenile Sea Emperors. I know that, which suggests to me that perhaps there will be eggs. And this place certainly looks like a nest to me, of some kind. I don't know. I'm overthinking, I would imagine. But it's just cool. And I like overthinking things. And I like making theories. And I'm sure you guys do too. So please go ahead and tell me them. Oh, and here's a very, very, very deep hole. A lot of people think that actually, that's not what it will be. And they think that the precursor bases are something completely different to the things that are in the kind of game at the moment. And I think I believe that. I don't think that the things that... Whoa, what the... Wait, these are all hexagons. Hang on a second. There are more hexagons like this. This seems to be the last one around here. Again. Oh, this is actually that big one, I think. Yeah, this is the big one with the pole. But again, oh, there's a big structure down there. You see what I mean, though? It literally just seems endless, doesn't it? Look at this. Oh, we're actually nearly directly below. That's very interesting. We are nearly directly below the aurora. It's still going down. Has it stopped? No, we're just inside it. No, it has stopped. So this seems to be the bottom of the game. It doesn't seem to go any further. Oh my jeez, I just got jump scared by a wall. Okay, that's enough Subnautica for one day. But look how dark it is down here. I don't even want to carry on anymore, so if you like this video, give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to become a crunchy today, and until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-ra, my friends.